Hello, everybody. SUNSfan with SyndereN here. We got a pretty juicy-ass matchup, if I do say so myself. We got some Liquid versus Secret.
There is one big, scary green guy on Liquid.
Top lane's a lane we haven't talked about. Crystal's playing the position 1 Bristleback this game. He's going to be against the core Beastmaster from Zai. And it was kind of a late... we're going to see first blood. Matu ends up taking out Zayat. So, I mean, we figured that one of these supports would probably end up dying in this lane since they were quite low.
Oh, actually, Nisha is dangerously low here. He does not have a point in chain.
Mickey's continuing the pressure. Death Pulse not quite in range. He's going to go for it. No. Just a little bit out of range, but still forcing Nisha out. And we look at the CS. It's a 6 CS advantage right now, so Mickey off to a pretty good start. Nisha.
Yeah, so I think this is what happens in this lane, right? I was talking about the level 3 timing where Timber Saw is fine, but as soon as Necro starts reaching this point of critical mass, at some point your reactive armor just doesn't keep up anymore. Yeah, he
might just be dead here. One more right click will do it. And the tree dance is there from Boxy. Nice rotation to ensure the kill on the mid laner.
You're going to get less value than you want, but if you don't have it, you could die.
And Matu getting pressured in the bot lane. There's the battery stalled into the cogs. Oh, actually pops out of them because of the sprout. Either way, leads to a kill onto Matu, so Seeker's going to be happy with that. But it looks like Ice will be the trade when he's consistently right-clicking. Is Matu getting pressured again deep within the tier 1 tower? There's the sprout, but he's inside the nether toxin, so down he goes. You can see Mickey making his transition over as Ice just continue to right-click, but there's the first Reaper Scythe of the game. The kill actually goes to Insania, so no stacks for Mickey. And Zayat. All right, that was a nice, what do they actually call that? He's going to drop.
I never really thought of it like that. I always thought of Travels more as a greedy item rather than also just the added pressure that it puts on the map as well. And
Balance Strike only connects onto Puppey, but Mickey gets off the Reaper Scythe, and with that last right click, it was enough damage to give him his first little regen stack of the game. What is Secret's plan of attack then, in this case? Are they waiting for something specific? Is they going to hold that thought? Viper Strike in the mid lane. And that's going to lead to a very easy kill onto Mickey. A huge kill for Secret. Good rotation from them.
That is a very big kill. Mickey with an uncharacteristic mistake there. He gets off the Ghost Shroud, but doesn't pop the 20 charge wand, which could have maybe bought some time. Find a quick kill before the rotations that Liquid can bring in can turn things around. And this even leading to a tower is very good news for Secret fans out there.
Yep, Atos was just used onto Boxy, who pops the Wukong's command. More zoning capability than anything. As you can see, Zayat's kind of sacrificing his life.
They Reaper him.
Gets the Reaper, though, from Mickey, so more regen for him.
As a result, they're going to smoke up right away. They're going to look for a hookshot combination with Relocate.
Zayat is already up and running. So basically instant respawn. He gets off the hookshot, and this is going to lead to a kill onto Zai. So nice little smoke gank there.
I want to give a quick shout out to Matu's build. I think there's a lot of 1K MMR pub players that are now feeling justified in how they built every carry hero 3 years ago, going Deso Mask of Madness.
Oh, nice. Yeah. Good for taking Roche, that's for sure.
Very fast single target damage, nothing else.
They have an idea that this is happening. The hookshot not into the pit, though. So I believe Liquid should be able to get Roche if they really want, but they're going to actually start fighting right off the bat. Boxy dies inside his own Wukong's command, so just like that is 5v4. And into the pit we potentially go. Nisha gets roared, might be brought down in the midst of things, gets off the Reaper Scythe just in time. Double kill for Ice. While all this is happening, though, Zai picks up the Aegis. Crystal is getting extremely low. That Spirit Vessel applied to him, trying to run away, and Zai just getting perpetually slowed. Finally drops, but that is just the Aegis. But you can see Secret, they have the numbers right now. Zai still with those stacks of the Wild Axes. Nice Nether Toxin breaking a bit here. Monkey King drops in. Chrysalis is super fine thanks to Puppey, and you can see Boxy completely controlled, and Secret, despite not getting the Aegis, win this fight pretty handily.
Yeah, Secret.
Puppey gonna get sprouted, but look at the damage applied to Matu. My goodness. Ghost Scepter comes out. Chrysalis looks like he's gonna find that kill nonetheless, and here comes a hook shot from the side. Chrysalis is doing so much damage. Still his back to Mickey. 7 stacks of goo on top of him. Double kill for Chrysalis, and Secret are just getting every kill they want.
Already have it.
Yeah. Oh, hookshot. Zayat gets it. Insania is in a lot of trouble. Gets bursted from 100 to 0. Now with the 5v4 advantage, Roche
Clock is better at it than he used to be, again, because Battery Assault also deals double damage to Roche, but effectively it's only really...
Relocate's coming. Zayat getting Mickey, forcing out that BKB, and the instant Reaper Scythe on the Puppey, but Matu taken out by Crystallis. And now the right clicks have come for Mickey. With that BKB activate, cannot Ghost Route. Down he goes. Double kill for Ice Ice Ice. Ends up being a 3 for 2. As Roche is being attempted right now, and they have vision, does Liquid. Boxy jumps in, snatches the Aegis. That's a big play, trying to get off the Wukong's command. In fact, he took the shard as well. That is huge. Crystallis already with the BKB used. Are they actually just going to try to focus onto Boxy? Gets out the Wukong's command. A 3-man Boundless Strike. He's taken out shortly after. We can see Crystallis getting extremely low, but the big relocate out. Ice 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 is definitely dead here. 2 for 1. They'll likely get the IO, although they might have to reposition.
Did Mickey just save Crystallis completely there?
Well, Matu able to get out this time, as Nisha trying to catch up to the rest of Liquid. They do see Zai and the instant Yules. Nicely done from Nisha. That'll lead to another kill. So,
all right, we need a replay on that.
Yeah, that was a really interesting exchange at Roche. And that's an interesting, hook shot. Yeah, they sure did, but nice force staff. Zai inside the cogs, gets force staff though. Looks like he might be fine, but Crystal spots the BKB, instant roar, but they can't Reaper Scythe, and there's a connection from Puppey. There's a Wukong's command on top of all this. Mickey with the BKB, he's just getting chased down and beat down by Crystallis. Finally, the Ghost Route comes out, but Crystallis, in all likelihood, will find this kill eventually. Does so successfully, and now Boxy looks to be dead. Zai on top, but that's 4 dead with no casualties from Secret, and they can just beat the shit out of this base.
Absolutely run over.
There is one buyback on Matu available, but we've seen how squishy he is, so I don't think that's going to make much of a difference. As there's the Gleipnir being shown by Ice Ice Ice, just trying to zone the really annoying Enchantress, as he now has the shard on Viper, so the push is going to be even faster. Matu does buy back, and Secret, they should realize now that nobody else has buyback, so they can just focus on the Ancient. Shiva's popped by Nisha, just creating a little bit of space, and this is going to be a 1-0 start for Secret. And a very, very interesting game, I have to say. Very entertaining. The Roche fights.
It's SUNSfan and SyndereN.
Game number 2 between Team Liquid and Team Secret. That feels bad on Troll.
It's not great. So I don't think that's going to be a thing. Nice harassment.
Zayat is dead, and Matu will get the first blood. Yeah, and we have a Vengeful Spirit this game that we saw Insania playing. Not the most traditional pick. We can talk about in just a second. Is the Cookie connect to the Starbreaker. Puppey able to dodge that last proc though, but the hammer's there anyway. So Liquid get themselves their second kill of the game. I actually like that quite a bit as Insania. All right, he's going to get Dragon Tail, and with those Fire Spirits will tick down as Zayat ends up getting the benefit of the doubt there. But he's going to get chased now by Matu. He's out of mana, but turns into range for him. But Zayat's able to pop that stick.
Yeah, Breathe Fire also coming in handy there. Obviously a 1 value point here. A 1-point wonder, 25% damage reduction on all levels. I reckon he's probably going to get the left talent as well here on DK3, so we'll get that extra 30% damage reduction. That is another benefit to this hero that we...
Oh, Avatos, that's enough. Nisha played that pretty greedy, I'm not going to lie. Top lane. Ice Ice Ice.
He's in trouble.
He's in quite a bit of trouble. That's a couple nets for Matu. Nice blocks coming out from Insania, and Matu's going to clean that up pretty nicely. I mean, obviously this is way too early to talk about his Puppey. Hammer just clips him. Cookie's going to keep him in place. That sets up the nice Starbreaker. Ice 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 pops that Dragon form. But you can see Boxy has made his rotation, gets off the Cookie. He's going to set up the nice stun into the Magic Missile as well. First Solar Guardian of the game, but Ice 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 able to sidestep it just a bit, but they still find the stun nonetheless. A 2 for 1. There's rotation from Nisha taking out Insania.
Instead of the Venge swapping you out of coil, which might take you less far away than if you were to just run it out yourself first.
Zai getting gone on it by Puppey, but Matu has come to play, but little do they know, bunch of TPs have come in for Secret now. Zai trying to TP out will be successful.
They're both just going to win here.
Yeah, he looks fine as well. I thought for sure Secret was going to get at least one there.
Yep. Whatever role I play on Dawn, I love playing with setup stuns in my team, right? So I feel like it's a spell that is... Oh, there we go. There is another case of that. They just burst Nisha with the Avatos Dagger reveal plus the Dawn ult. So, spell except the transportation aspect of it. But,
oh my.
okay.
All right, was that worth the invis? It could be. We don't know.
Yeah.
Rhetorical
Could
question.
have become worse if the clutch situations on your teammates, but you can just use your hero very offensively, which feels way nice.
Zai gets coil. Will break it right off the bat, and there is the swap. And it looks like the consolation kill for Secret will possibly be Insania. He's going to get cookied to safety potentially. It's off the Wave of Terror. And yeah, they will eventually find him, but that is not the target they wanted. And we'll see if Secret are able to take out the tier 1 since they already have the Dragon form popped. As there is an avalanche and the toss all the way back into the fray. Zayats gets blown up. But now Ignite will multicast onto 2 as Ice able to get out the Dragon form, or the Dragon Tail I should say, as the Mortimer Kisses coming from afar. It looks like Puppey just trying to have a 1v1 battle with the Dawnbreaker. Starbreaker does not hit though. Zai able to horsey to safety and will TP out. But Mickey's the one in trouble now. Looks like he's going to be the consolation kill, and that's a big consolation.
A big part of why it has a high win rate when it's ahead is that it starts covering different slopes of the map.
Ice is getting belched on by Boxy. Gets off his stun and the ult. Sunray to try to heal him up, but he's going to get stunned out of the TP. And down goes Ice, and his ult is going to be down when he's up, as Puppey will be the second kill in favor of Liquid.
Gotta be, know your limits.
Yep, and Stania, he's going to tank the gank, which I think Liquid's going to be more than happy with.
That's
appreciated that as well. Nice. We have the Solar Guardian coming in with a swap instantly. Insania saving yet another teammate. The egg is under peril, and they're going to drop it. As Mickey taking a lot of right clicks, though. A nice coil onto 2, but can they finish off the Tiny? It doesn't look like they can yet. Instead, they're going to turn this around onto Crystallis. Finally, Mickey does die, but it's a 2 for 2 to start. As a big scatter blast comes in as Nisha with the illusory orb. They've lost 3 members for Secret, but same for Liquid.
Really pressuring him here together with Matsu now connecting. So they identify that this is the kill they need to get. Back to life. Phoenix down.
Yep, that is a good start for Liquid. Coil onto 3. But not sure this will be followed up with anything. But Nisha continue to right-click with that Witchblade. Starbreaker onto the other side. Zai, he pops that BKB, and Ice has put himself in a terrible spot. Avatos blows him up, and now Nisha without coil might just have to get the hell out of here. Getting chased by Zai now, as Mickey extremely low, actually drops the Puppey's Ignite. And Nisha continuing the pressure onto Zai. The Waning Rift is there.
He did like 2/3 of his team's damage in that team fight.
That's Witchblade.
Like, Nisha is genuinely just all the time he's finding 2 or 3 man orbs, silences, and using the Witchblade non-stop off cooldown. Really putting Secret on his back right now, doing a lot of work. Look at the total fight damage for the game, more than the next 2 heroes combined on his team.
Ice, Elder Dragon form. Starting to hit this tier 2 tower.
Oh, Nisha.
Yeah. Ooh, does not get the Waning Rift off onto Zai, so he's able to blink to safety. Haven't really seen the blink do too much yet. Nisha TPing out, but you can see reinforcements from Liquid. They will be defending this tier 2 with that fort and a TP from Insania. Mortimer's Kisses. They want to try to slow up this retreat from Secret, and Puppey.
Oh, he's toast.
Yeah, resigned to his death, but Secret still have the Aegis.
He is ready to roll. This is a big moment for Secret if they find a fight.
And they might just find it. Puppey leading the charge. And Insania again will tank the gank. So Liquid again happy with that. If they can get out with everybody. Boxy TPing out will be fine.
You know,
same with Mickey.
The old +2.
As you can see, Troll now with the Basher and Satanic.
Matsu is enormous. They need to get him under control.
As you can see, Troll now with the Basher and Satanic.
Matsu is enormous. They need to get him under control, which is difficult because he has that BKB.
The Avalanche is going to catch Puppey, but you can see the heals coming through. The big Dragon Tail as well, but there is the cookie. Looks like Puppey's the first to fall. He will buy back into the game. Crystallis focusing on Zai. Gets off his ult and will live as a result. Nope, he dies to the right click of TA, basically global range. And there's the swap. Trying to save out Troll Warlord. Still has his battle trance to work with, but double kill for Crystallis. And Liquid are just dropping like flies. I mean, the only one to die for Secret was Puppey, who bought back.
Loving that choice from Ice. I think a lot of Dragon Knights in this situation just stick to, you know, the standard build, if you will. But this is
Nisha, there's the coil. It's immediately going to be broken, but there's the cookie to try to buy some space. Solar Guardian as well. Is it enough? No. Matu is dead, but there comes the ult from Boxy doing a lot of damage. Ice is going to be the one to fall along with Puppey, but it looks like it's going to be at the cost of Mickey on that mid-tiny. So 2 cores dead for Liquid, and it looks like some supports will come to the grave as well. Smokes on both sides. Roche is up, so
Nisha again
takes out most of the wave.
Spots the smoke as well.
Safety.
All 5 heroes broken, so this move will not be a surprise. Doesn't look like it was to begin with, to be fair, but now they will even see the heroes, and that's a go time for Secret.
Yep, into the pit they go. Chrysalis just looking for the solo double damage. It's going to be taken by Chrysalis, who pops the BKB as well. And there's the coil onto 2. The swap is there, though, to save the Tiny. Here comes the Solar Guardian as well. And Chrysalis is in a lot of trouble. He is dead. Right off the bat, will buy back, though, immediately. Zayat's on the cliff. See the Fireball doing a considerable amount of damage, but Ice is going to die inside his Dragon form. And Chrysalis has TP to the outpost. Now positions, but there's Matu with the ult. There's the meld, though, keeping him safe. They don't have vision. Avalanche, they know he's in the area. And there's the Dragon Tail. Nice turnaround from Ice to take out that pesky Troll Warlord. Mickey is next on the list. This did cost quite a few buybacks from Secret. A couple, I believe. But it's still going to be a 1 fight for them and a second Roche in their favor. Another 3 minutes, and Chrysalis picked up that shard from Roche as well, so his traps will silence. And Boxy wants to get this fight started. Looks like a Zai gonna get caught out by Nisha, but the scatter blast into the cookie. No follow-up though.
Even the Fire Shield has shown to be very effective here from Puppey as well in negating damage. You have it pre going into the fight, and then you recast it during the fight. Just a lot of damage mitigation overall.
Dragon Tail, Fireball to follow. Matu does get saved. Is that gonna be enough though? Very little HP. He is limping back to base. Has to pop his BKB just to not get hit by the trap. 23k lead for Secret as they looking to finish off Liquid in a 2-0 sweep, which I don't think anybody was really expecting based on how Secret have played this season. I mean, they haven't really played that bad though. Like, none of the games have been complete mega stomps that they've lost, but they have been losing consistently. Puppey have a toss, and he is still quite healthy. There's the turn on. Ice jumps in, gets the Dragon Tail. You can see the BKB now by Mickey to try and reset, but this is more of a defensive measure as Matu's forced the BKB. He has his Battle Trance available, and the Solar Guardian basically on nothing. So you can see Liquid just scrambling, and they are just getting picked apart. Matu does get off his ult, but it's really to no avail. Typical Troll Warlord ult, if I've ever seen one.
Wait, how long does that spell last? 6.5 seconds. He literally didn't hit. He just stood there. He was stunned, disarmed, and then stunned again, and then he died.
That is Troll Warlord's life
a single time.
in a nutshell. Tier 4 is down. And you can see Mickey jumps in. There's the buyback onto Matu. Nisha trying to create as much space as possible. Boxy is just dead. Cannot get off anything. And there's a waning rift onto 2 now as Nisha has just dominated this game from beginning to end as GG's come out. And Secret looking extremely good today.